Welcome to part 6 of Sonic Forces. So here we are in Metropolis Highway Modern.
I also
Surprised that we
like
don't
this.
have a classic version of this stage. Oh, wait.
Pretty
what?
sure we do.
Why do?
Oh, if I edit that out. Oops. I think I made a mistake and I wasn't really paying attention. Why I wanted to redo it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, I like the music for this stage, and this stage would be fun. There's just one little section. And
Fun fact. If you don't move here, Sonic has his idle animation from
yeah,
Lost World.
I like that they brought that back.
And Shadow has it too. Also, also, don't just move slowly. Just trust me, because they removed drift and you can fall off here.
Yes,
Yeah, I don't
this
know
is the
why they
section
got
I'm
rid of
talking
drift
about.
in this
Yeah,
game.
it's it's weird. If you move slowly, yeah, you'll automatically move and turn. But if you boost for some reason, then you'll boost off. I don't get why.
And can we talk about those chicken enemies that just run away?
Even the ones that run along.
The one
with
that are
you,
running and firing rockets.
they're so pointless.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. But like I said, I love how this stage looks like in terms of like the design and stuff, like a futuristic white city with green neon color.
Mm-hmm.
World if it was overrun by Apple.
Yes.
Yes.
And Microsoft. Hence
No,
the-
That's
Apple.
statue of Steve Jobs and Bill Gates.
Okay, I have no idea how to get that red ring. I mean, unless they actually want you to somehow time a jump while you're stuck to that platform.
Marcos did it.
I don't want to talk about
How did
it.
you get that one, Marcos?
I don't want to talk about it.
Marcos, come on, be a pal.
Anyways, look at those soccer ball looking.
Marcos,
Balloons.
come on, please.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to talk about getting the red rings.
Well, that was the stage.
Yeah, that was very short.
Yeah, it's a shame. Aside from that drifting thing and those platforms, this level is fine. However,
It's fine. It's not terrible.
what is to come, however, is definitely one of this game's best stages.
And it has Marcos' favorite song in the entire franchise.
Oh, you like Fist Bump?
I hate you. I hate you so much.
No, don't tell me he hates it.
Yeah, he does.
Come on. Let me be a little more specific. I don't like it, and I do not think it's the worst song ever. But
That still goes to
I like
race.
the instrumental version better.
That still goes to race to win.
The vocals just kind of kill it for me.
R-
But I don't like it at all. I'm not like
Race
head
to
freeze
Win is
against
still
this
the worst vocal song in the entire
You said Mr.
franchise.
Win? Dang. Oh well. Okay, now this scene works for Eggman.
What is that? Arr, arr. That, my spiky little predator, is Null space. Null space? It's Phantom Ruby cooked up. A clone
Yeah, Tails, just go in the background and don't do anything at all.
Yeah, he's just hiding. What the?
He's a bitch in this game. I know it's not the first time, but Jesus Louise, like they completely butchered his character here.
Yeah, I am getting tired of Tails just being the useless sidekick now.
It's weird. This started in
No, Spider-Man, don't do it. You'll be sucked back into the Sony contract. No.
and somehow Tails avoided getting sucked in.
tisk tisk. Since you all
And then Sony says, "Behold, we're making a Venom movie,
for my mistakes.
Huh.
and we're also making the Sonic movie as well." What do you mean we lost it to Paramount?
That
So, can we agree that this stage really has no reason to be called No Space, since you literally escape it in like?
I
20
think this
seconds?
level just screamed something got scrapped.
Like,
Yeah.
see, I would have been fine if this stage was nothing but No Space, because it looks good. Like, I like the purple bridge.
how much?
I like the background and the stuff, like the blocky pixelated stuff. That's cool. But then it's kind of pointless when you escape the thing. Even in story wise, where Eggman says, "Oh yeah, it's a place where you cannot
You
escape." And then
escape
it's
in
just the
18
power-
seconds.
Yeah. Now here's one of the things that really makes the stage work. First off, hearing the vocal tune while playing, that's awesome. Second, the atmosphere. And third, it's definitely one of the levels you actually get to play properly. And you actually have different wishbones that you can choose to use for different alternate routes. And yeah, the stage just rocks out all around.
Yeah. And here I'm using the hammer wishbone because just to get rid of enemies faster.
The cube one, yeah. So what's your favorite wishbone, Dedge?
I don't have one. I like fire and I like void. I heard drill is really good for speed running, but
Yeah.
since I hate tapping it, I never bother.
Yeah. Shoot, what was I gonna say earlier? Oh yeah. How much you wanna bet? You remember how, a few years after Generations, or was it a few months? At some point after when Generations got released, it was revealed outright that Pontiac actually had a more meteor story in mind for it. But then, of course, the executives at Sega,
It's funny how everyone's opinion on Pontiac has changed over the years. 2010 is like everyone loves them, and now it's like, okay, go. Get them away.
I mean, don't get.
When I pointed out like the mistranslation thing with Sonic being tortured on Twitter, I got a whole bunch of replies. People saying, "Oh my God, they should fire Pontiac." Like, geez, Louise.
I mean, they're not perfect, but okay. I guess without saying, they get way more hate than they do, especially.
I guess it's because they've confirmed that they're not really fans of the series, which is fine, and they got all their information by looking up Wikipedia.
Yeah, their research is very poor.
Here's the problem. When they try to reach out to the fan base and learn from them, the fan base lashed out at them. Oops.
I think we should be lashing out at Sega because
French code.
And to Pontiac's
they're
credit,
the ones
go on.
that didn't supply them with information.
And to Pontiac's credit, they have actually been doing their research since. I mean, I'll get to Lost World eventually, but first off, with Generations, Pontiac revealed that they did have a meteor story involved that actually did make proper use
Hey,
of
why
the
don't you just send us back to Null Space again? Eggman, why don't you do it again?
Because-
Eggman.
Screw this power of friendship.
Eggman.
I think...
Just do it again.
Maybe he'd have more friends if he didn't talk about himself on the third person.
We get it. You like friendship. This is in the early 2000s.
This is Sonic Heroes.
That's a shame, because Forces, I do feel, has a good narrative going on. It's just that, it's a good narrative that constantly detours into these lesser narratives. Sonic's normally fine in this game. In fact, I dare say he's definitely has some of his best written lines. But then there's those ones where we go into this friendship subplot, this subplot about Tails with classic Sonic, and yeah. Oh, by the way, I love this tune as well, the Fitting Room theme.
Nice. I also like the fist bump, the piano version of fist bump. That is just.
Like the whole entire game, the story had good ideas, poor execution.
Yeah, going back to Generations, it was revealed at some point that, because they wanted to rush it for an anniversary release, or
Because that worked so well the last time.
Or what? Okay, I forget if it's because they wanted to rush Generations for an anniversary release, or just because they didn't want any story at all, for whatever reason.
No, they rushed it out. The game started development in 2009. I believe Azuka confirmed that.
Yeah, basically the higher execs at Sega ordered that they rush it. Yeah, that's another thing.
No, well, more like it was Azuka's idea. It was like, oh snap, we have an anniversary game coming out. Let's make something up. Let's make something.
Yeah, and yet, what did they do? They forced them to cut
Oh, the scene. The scene.
The animation in this scene is so stiff and awkward.
Wow, this is terrible.
Well, at least we can see
This
nothing
is
from
terrible.
in action, but it looks bad. Also, Charmy B is more useful in a fight than Tails is. That's kind of sad.
Shoot, I should have edited in some Majora's Mask Donald the first day, Donald
Yes,
the
he
second
said
day
the
stuff.
line. Long time no see.
Even though we just saw it like a few minutes ago. Chaos
Yeah,
Blast.
get it? He literally said him and his annoying friends.
If you're not, oh well.
Hey,
Hi,
Omega!
Why are you in this game again?
It was Donkey Kong that made the necessary repairs. Ha 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 ha. Because they're not explaining it.
You've joined us? Awesome.
Now, can you please join us for the future games and not be forgotten? Okay, thanks.
So where's Cream the Rabbit? Who?
Didn't
Ooh,
he?
exactly, yeah.
Okay, I'll be quite honest. Cream has not really been
This
in a...
is so stupid.
Yeah, when it comes to Cream, Cream's not really been in a mainline series since Shadow the Hedgehog. Huh.
Generations.
Oh yeah, Generations. I forget that one has a story, but yeah.
This is stupid.
Okay, I'll be quite honest. This plan is not as, suicidal as people think it is for Eggman. Because essentially the Phantom Ruby, the Phantom Ruby affects the brainwaves of people to believe that it's real. So it won't kill Eggman because the Phantom Ruby is not...
Yeah, but but who's to say that Infinite wasn't planning on double-crossing him?
Well, he never does, so let's give him...
Because
Which
the
I'm
game never
I'm
gave him a
actually
chance.
surprised they didn't do it, and I'm actually glad they didn't go with that trope.
No, instead they did the whole Eggman essentially hijacks the plot again.
To be
because they
fair-
did with Lost World.
To be fair, Eggman was kind of already the big bad hero, though, like the leader of his forces.
Yeah, but forces.
But I'll be quite honest. This plan does make sense. It's a sun that will affect them, but not him.
So lame.
I hate this stage. I hate this stage.
Wait,
I hate this stage.
I mean, the stage isn't...
Hold on.
The stage isn't too bad, but the song itself for this...
Hold on,
thing-
wait.
No. You see, I was using the drill wisp the
And that's
entire.
your problem. You used the wrong wisp.
Yeah, I know because it's my first experience. I was using drill, and I just decided, let me try something different. Like, oh my god.
That is one thing about the Avatar stage is it's a bit of a gamble when you're going in with certain wisp bonds. I mean, it's nice that you get to, experiment here and there, but I'll admit it is noticeable that sometimes you're gonna get screwed over. Like, compared to Sonic Colors, it had different wisps, yes, but they were already there for you to choose which ones you wanted to use. Here, it's about a trial and error, and again, that's not the worst thing, but...
Well, I mean, that's essentially what Mega Man does.
Well,
Speaking of Mega Man, tomorrow.
Oh, are you guys
Don't
doing a
expect
commentary of
anything.
that?
No,
Sorry?
because I have work tomorrow.
Okay. I'm not the biggest Mega Man fan, but I'm enough of a Mega Man fan to know how this goes. The last time something this big was hyped up, said we weren't supposed to miss it, what did we get? Rockman X over. The scars have still not healed.
Yeah, but here's the thing: Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft.
Again, Deji, that's exactly
I'm not expecting much. I'm just saying.
But Deji, that's
Yeah,
exactly
they
what...
hate that thing, but you're blazing through it like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Oh! This is like my 7th attempt on
Oh,
this.
yeah, of course, that's right. You edit your own deaths instead of showing once or twice. Yeah.
Oh, so you're like the anti-Dwibs.
Yes, because Dweb's non-editing annoyed the hell out of me.
It annoys
For
a
second,
lot
I
of
thought you were
us.
actually talking about Twip. I'm like, whoa, what?
No,
Who's
no,
Twip?
no. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Oh.
So yeah, I beat the level. Yeah.
S-Rank?
Yeah.
Well done. So, Dej, have you worn the Knight's outfit ever?
No.
I will sheepishly admit that's the outfit I kind of stuck with for the most part. That and the beat goggles. Maybe the armored gloves eventually, but god dang it, I really want a new Knight's game. That's one thing about Iizuka. Before he became head of Sonic Team, when he got to be hands-on with stuff, god dang was he enthusiastic. Especially with stuff like Knights.
I think
Yeah.
you say that for a lot of people.
Also, here are my deaths. Are you happy? Are you happy?
What? Do you guys
There. Are you
Oh.
happy?
What? Do you guys
Are
like
you
have
happy?
some? Do you guys have like some sort of Clement and some Call Me Johnny rivalry going on when it comes to
No,
Sonic?
I always edit my deaths, especially since how our Sonic Boom commentary went. How I never edited, and everyone got annoyed.
Oh, I can see why, because, again, it's about of how much those deaths actually work for the comedy.
No. Even if I made mistakes, like I never edited it out, and because I didn't care. But it's like, and then everyone got so mad. It's like, okay, fine, okay, here you go.
That's the thing, Deads. Never let a game dictate how you're going to present it to the rest of the group, because if you do that, yeah, look, unless it's like a let's play.
This was 2 years ago. I've learned.
I remember
because if I didn't do that, I wouldn't be recording this game, or I wouldn't have edited most of the stuff.
It reminds me of my famous editing jobs that I had to do when recording Mighty Number 9. Screw that game. But let's talk about this instead.
No. Let's talk about Mighty Number 9, especially since it's better than nothing.
I still haven't played it, but whatever.
Just watch our commentary.
Just the best stage in the game.
Marcos.
I just find it hilarious how the Sonic Twitter made fun of the Mighty Number 9 account for saying it's better than nothing, and then like Forces comes out and it's like
honestly, Forces is far better than Mighty Number 9. Forces,
but that's not. Of course, it has to be, because it's like one is made by a major third-party company, while the other one is made by a small indie team. Of course, it has to be. But even so, you still made a mediocre product.
But like I said, the reason why I think this stage is like the best in the entire game is, again, look at all the alternate pathways in 3D. Like fully 3D. The only problem is that the stage is short.
It's really short, especially when you're getting into the stage.
It's stages like this, Egg Gate, and Luminous Force that definitely do show that there was definitely good bouts of talent at work here, but they weren't given the proper time to shine.
Right.
And that's
like, I had a lot of fun with this stage.
And that's another reason why
it's just so short. It makes you go back and
replay. And that's
you just skipped a majority of the.
Oh, I forgot to mention. Yeah, I love the air boost.
Yeah, it's so much better than it was in Generations, where it was just a. Here it's just like you continue.
See, again, it's because of stages like this that I definitely see that. This is why I'm okay with Sonic Team, taking that jab at Mighty Number 9, because Forces did not turn out to be amazing, but it at least had definite.
It still turned out to be a mediocre game, though.
Well, Mighty Number 9 was way worse than mediocre.
Again, one's made by an indie company, the other one's made by a major. This is schematically. You have to realize that Sega's a big company, and making fun of a small dev team that's kind of dickish. No matter how you swing it.
And then Bubsy tried to do it, and well, they deserved everything they got in return.
But here's the thing, we all knew Bubsy was going to be bad. Everyone wanted Forces to be good. That's why everyone's mad at it.
I mean, it's like I say, I think Forces is good. The problem is that, again, it's like with the Deadly Six. The advertisement for them was great, but what we actually got was not as good.
This game had advertisement?
Yes, it did.
I never saw
a commercial. I don't remember seeing any commercials for this game before it came out.
Yeah, that's the thing. They spent more time marketing it in Japan than they did in America. Okay, this is another boss that I like, but it has a little quirk to it.
It's the Metal Sonic boss fight.
It's technically not the Metal Sonic boss fight, but
it is. It is. Jason, it is.
It's very similar, yes. I mean, it has some differences, but yeah.
It's the same thing.
Sure, it's a little bit different, but overall it's the same thing.
Yeah. That's the quirk.
By the way, this stage actually has an ending.
Yes.
It's like the shadow.
You just passed Infinite, huh?
It's like the Sonic Shadow fight in SA2. Like the stage will end within, I think it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I haven't seen it, but like people I've talked to said that. Oh, I ran out of time.
I had no idea there was a time limit for this.
I've gotten to like the end of that on the second half phase of this boss.
I just did not like this fight at all.
I like the fight, but I will admit they could have done more for it, especially considering how his first two fights were unique and different enough from each other. Oh, by the way, a question.
Chaos Blast.
Why does Eggman need to create a new Phantom Ruby? Like, didn't he get the Phantom Ruby from Sonic Mania?
This plot is just so poorly explained, and there was no point to the tie-in mania with it.
I know, right?
Yeah, please leave away the good game from this.
Well, actually, Marcos, it's not even that it ruined Mania by extension, because Classic Sonic doesn't
No,
even really extend much into
kinda
the plot.
did.
It questions a lot of things of what the Phantom Ruby is. Like, so does that mean everything in Sonic Mania was an illusion?
Yes.
Yeah, and since we
I
wanted the
died.
Phantom Ruby did... Oh, wow, you actually died.
Well, okay, here's...
The
So,
Phantom Ruby did come from the classic world or for Mania, so it's like...
here's apparently
I
how
don't
the
know.
Phantom Ruby works. It has two main functions. One of those is that it empowers beings who are afflicted by it, heads with Infinite and the hard-boiled heavies, and then
Right.
it can also do the illusion thing.
It's so poorly vaguely explained, though.
It really is.
Like, it could,
I
if they had, that's the
I
thing, if they
hate-
had more time to write this stuff, then I would have no
And I
problem, but
hate
it's
how
like,
Infinite was nothing more but than a marketing ploy.
dude,
Oh,
because
he
well-
was. His character's so lame.
Well, Infinite does have some good character moments. The problem
No,
Agree.
Okay.
no wait, name one. Oh no wait, actually, he has good one-liners, and his
That I can
voice
agree with.
actor is good.
Okay.
But
Okay.
overall, as a character, he sucks.
I should probably reword that. He has
Yes, please do.
He has the makings of a good character. The problem is that the execution does not take the advantages that it could have. Also, why aren't you just sidestepping?
Because the sidestep doesn't really work for me.
It's not really responsive, but I get you. But dude, I never have to slow down.
Oh,
for this.
really? I mean, oh wait, hold on. Maybe that's an issue with the Switch version.
No.
I think general
I just suck.
No, a lot of people had problem with the sidestep not responding that much and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Live stream the
Undefeated.
PS4 version of Sonic Forces. had some-
I never really had that issue with the sidestep, but okay.
No, I said I suck with it.
I know. I was just responding to Marcos. Also, the hover was spawn. Nice.
Oh, you got an Amy shirt. Are you gonna wear that proud?
No.
Oh.
And then he just disappears, and you don't even know what happens to him. What was the point?
I mean, is it that he gets sucked up by Eggman?
Is it that he
But we're never
dies?
shown or explained.
Like,
that's
this is the same problem that the Deadly Six had. It's like, what
They're
happened?
just there, and that's it.
Like, all this hype and build up for nothing.
You
I mean,
just
that's a shame
went
because,
away.
you know, I like Infinite, and, you know, there are so
Yes, I like Mephiles too.
many... Infinite is better than Mephiles. I mean, yeah.
They're the same.
I would say Mephiles is a little bit, it's not saying much, just a little bit has
They're
a little
the
bit more character to
same.
him. Just a little
Infinite
bit.
should have just been Mephiles, and we all were.
No,
let's not
Deji,
bring
no,
back Mephiles,
just no, Deji. No matter how similar they are, no, there's plenty of good reason why Mephiles should not be back.
Yeah, there's plenty of good reasons why Silver shouldn't be back, and well, look at where we are.
At least with Silver, we can
ain't
say it's a
complaining about that
time debacle, but Sonic 06, no, we ain't going
Same,
back there.
same thing with Charmy B. We don't need Charmy.
Well,
And
it's-
yet he ended up being more useful in the battlefield than Tails was. That's kind of sad.
on to the finale, shall we?
Yes.
Hey, at least we've got a good light at the end of the tunnel.
That is true.
Yes. See you then.